Hello and welcome to a video on study skills. I thought I would do this first video on the concept of mindset. Mindset was an idea that was introduced by Carol Dweck, who is on faculty at Stanford. So Carol Dweck is a professor there, and she's done a lot of really great work on understanding human motivation and on understanding human ability and so on and so forth. And one of her biggest contributions to the field is this notion of mindset. And what Carol Dweck basically observed is that people can be placed on a continuum based on how they perceive or what they perceive to be the source of their ability. Okay, on one end of this continuum, you have people with a fixed mindset, so fixed mindset people. And fixed mindset people basically believe that success is based on some type of innate ability. They have what's called a fixed theory of intelligence. At the other end of this continuum, you have people with a growth mindset. And people with a growth mindset tend to believe that success is based on effort. And this is also known as the growth or incremental theory of intelligence, so incremental theory of intelligence. And people who have a growth mindset tend to, work harder, and people who have a fixed mindset might say, you know what, I can't do something, so I'm not even going to try. I think everything is based on innate ability. And ultimately, even though so one thing is with mindset is that people may have different mindsets oriented towards different activities. So maybe somebody will have a fixed mindset towards athletic activities like sports, but have a growth mindset towards academic endeavors. So for example, they may believe that being able to be good at basketball or baseball is purely an innate talent. If they can't do it, they'll give up. Whereas that same person might believe that being good at math just requires more effort. And so even our mindsets can be different based on the actual scenario we're in. And for some people, they may not even be aware of what their own mindset is towards a given topic. But the key telltale sign around someone's mindset is their reaction to failure in that arena. So for example, people who have a growth mindset, or rather a fixed mindset, think of failure as a bad thing. They don't like failure. It's a shortcoming of their abilities. They just don't react well to it. If they fail at something, they give up. These people basically just give up. They give up. People with a growth mindset, they don't actually mind failure as much. They think of it as something that can be worked past. To them, failure is kind of part of the game, and if you can work past your failures, you can become better at things. Okay, so they don't mind failure as much because they realize their performance can be improved. Now, I think this is very relevant to learning, and actually Carol Dweck showed this in a number of her subsequent studies, but already, when you look at the description I've given, the reason it's relevant to learning, in my opinion, is that people, when you learn, you're basically introduced to new areas, to new scenarios. These are scenarios that might push past your comfort zone. They might challenge you initially. Not everybody, can jump on a bicycle and be able to ride it right away. Most people fail at that.